Hi everyone, all my subscribers, all 36 of you, and all new viewers. My name is Marlene. I live in the forest with my dog Sappho. When you reach a milestone, it almost always calls on some reflection. Today I've reached a milestone because this video is my YouTube video number 100. Yay! And my reflections are that 6 months ago, I didn't know anything about YouTube. I used YouTube um, for tutorials to how do you take off your uh, front seat in your car. That's what I could do with YouTube when people reminded me that, hey, look it up on YouTube. Oh, yeah, you can use YouTube for that. So I didn't know anything. Um, but I watched more and more YouTube videos, and all of a sudden, women my age came up in my feed, and a lot of them said, well, you can make YouTube videos, you don't have to edit. You can just make it one take and upload it. And I thought, I have to figure out how to do that. And I figured it out on my own, which is very unusual for me because the way I learn best is to have a teacher or a tutor sitting by me, a live person sitting with me, and I try to do things myself, and they gently correct me and very gently nudge me in the right direction so that I figure out how to do things. And with this, I didn't. I just studied it on YouTube, how to make YouTube videos, and I figured it out. And now I have made 100 of them, uploaded 100 of them. And what I haven't figured out is how to make thumbnails. I didn't know what a thumbnail was. I heard the word over and over and thought, it cannot be just a biological thumbnail. I don't know if it was just a linguistic thing. A little bit it is, because my primary language is Danish. So my English vocabulary is, of course, not that large. But I never heard about a thumbnail before, other than I could figure out this one. So I figured out what it was, and I still haven't figured out how to make them. I do have the Canva app downloaded to my phone, and I've been in there, and I have come halfway, I think, in figuring it out. I've put up a still photo of my dog, and I figured out how to put some text on it. But how to move on from there and connect it to my video and in any way upload it, I don't know. And I get frustrated because I think it's very difficult for me to figure it out. I need someone to show me. And you can say, well, there are tutorials on YouTube. Yeah, but I watch them on my phone, and then I go away from them, and then I try to do it on my phone because I have my phone. That's all I have. I don't have an extra computer or anything. And I can't figure it out because it's a new language to me. It's I don't know where to go and search for things. It doesn't speak to me like a book would. So it's hard for me, and that's frustrating because I would want to make good thumbnails because I need to move on from here and to be monetized, which has become a goal for me because that could be fun. I will need to make good thumbnails, good headlines, good titles for my videos. And I didn't think that that was necessary. I just wanted to get my toes wet and figure it out. But I have figured out now how to upload the videos. I have uploaded 100. So now I got to get myself together and try to study it more and work through my frustration, I think, because I tend to give up when I get frustrated. When things get a little bit too hard and I can't figure it out, and I just sit there and look at that Canva thing. Where do you get that one? Where do you get? I get annoyed, irritated, and frustrated, and then I just stop. and then I go back and just watch a lot of YouTube videos instead about the American politics and things that are the most interesting in the world right now. And I follow a few channels, my Camper Vibe girls over in Ireland building their stone house, and other women van life videos and whatnot, and young men building their lumber big cabins out in the wood, their log cabins in the woods. I like to sit and watch that. That is my TV. I don't have a TV, I don't have a radio, I don't have a computer. I have my phone. And I have discovered YouTube. I think it's very, very entertaining to watch other people's videos. And I think it's entertaining to create my own and to figure things out. And I've figured out a few things about it. But I would really, really like to move on now. And I have to hold myself to that. I want to make thumbnails. I want to make good titles. I want to learn how to edit just a little bit anyway, so that I can make films and B-rolls, put that in. And I want to learn how to put music to my videos. And I want to learn how to link to other videos of mine so I can make sequels, or so that I can talk about something in a video and then do that once. I'll link it to this video up here. I think that's fantastic, and that's what the internet can do, and I love that when I watch other people's videos. I don't always go to that video up there in the corner, but sometimes I do, and I think it's a very nice thing that you can do that, and I want to learn that. So putting up those video links, making music, making thumbnails, and a little bit of editing. Those 4 things are things that I need to learn, that I want to learn, to move on, to move this channel a little bit more further. And with, of course, some faint hope to one day make some videos that will get me more subscribers, get me more watch hours, and eventually get me monetized. That would be nice, because not only could you start making a bit of money out of the hours that you put in making the videos, but you also reach a lot more people and build this community. That was my idea from the get-go when I started making YouTube videos, started being a YouTuber. And it's not called a YouTuber anymore, I understand. It's a content creator. So now I'm a content creator, but I think it's fun to think of myself, a 60-year-old woman out in the forest, as a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a 100 video YouTuber today. And subscribe to this channel, and then we'll see how far we can take it. And if you live anywhere near me in Sweden, reach out to me if you want to teach me how to make thumbnails, or else I'm gonna sit and swear over it for a few more evenings until I get there. But I will get there. I'm sure I will. It's just through a lot of frustration, and but one day it's gonna be there. And I'm gonna leave you with that. But I will also leave you with a little footage of my sweet dog. I'm just going to turn this around just a second. There is the Sappho, and we have been playing and walking so much today. So she's tired. We just came in from outside. It's been frost today. It's thaw now, but will be frost again. Hey, can you say hi to people? Sappho, can you say hi? Okay. Bye-bye, everyone. I'm tired. See you on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.